See, like, I don't know. How does it sound to you?
I mean, I don't know.
You sound good now.
It's always sounded the same.
Okay. You know what? Maybe it could be my ears, though. They tell you I need to go back because this ear, like a couple months ago, I yawned and my ear popped. And I went deaf for, like, the rest of that day pretty much. Not deaf, but, like, it was very muffled. And then, like, I don't know if in time I just learned to, that's my hearing from now on, so I got used to it. Or it's gotten a little better, but, like, sometimes, like, if I have my headphones in, if I have one headphone in my left ear, it feels like I have two in.
You probably just have a buildup of earwax, bro.
No, dude, so I went to the doctor and did that one with, like, the camera in my ear, and my ears are clean.
Oh.
I don't know if maybe I popped my eardrum or I don't know what, but so now that's what I'm.
Damn.
Because I don't know if I can hear, like, it sounds muffled to me. Oh.
Bro popped his eardrum.
Hopefully,
what are you doing?
You are talking loud.
I am?
I feel like you are.
Because I have these on too, because I also can't hear myself. He's like, shut the fuck up.
No, I think it should be good right there. I'll put it. I just don't know my left from my right sometimes.
You know what I want to do? I want to get a tattoo of an L, like, right here, and then an R right here.
No, it is this thing. Yeah. An L and a R?
Yeah, for, like, left and right.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy.
You don't ever want, like, just, like
Like one stupid tattoo?
one random goofy tattoo?
I guess I do. But I don't know. It's got to be, like, a really cool random goofy tattoo.
Like, what about my Mickey one? That's kind of random.
But that one's cool.
Yeah, right?
You know?
I went to the dentist the other day, and the lady was like, she was like cleaning my teeth, and she was like, "Oh, big fan of Mickey Mouse," and I was like, "Huh?"
All confused.
Yeah, and then
Like you didn't have a whole Mickey Mouse tattoo on
she was
his
like,
body?
"Oh, because you get the tattoo." I was like, "Oh no," I was like, "No, it's for my son." She was like, "Oh, okay." Trying to flirt with me, dude. Get away from me.
She does it in the Mickey Mouse voice. She goes,
"Oh." You want to hear my Mickey Mouse? It's like, no, not really. Just clean my teeth, bro. Hold on, this thing keeps moving on me. I told you, right? I had like a 5-hour energy. I'm fucking jittery right now.
yeah. I had a coffee, so I feel kind of jittery too.
Coffee fucks me up way harder than energy drinks do, I think.
I don't like energy drinks.
I don't, but when I really need them, I'll take one. You know?
Mm-mm.
Because after what we talked about.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode without a mill. The first episode in a new studio.
Yep.
Shout out my boy Daniel Rodriguez for housing us. He's
Shout
giving us
out.
a home. Shout out DRPV Studios. Check him out on Instagram, everything.
Dude is a beast, man.
Videography, photography. If you just want to talk to him, he's a good guy to talk to, too.
Awesome content creator, too, if you guys are trying to just get into photography or anything like in general. He has really good tips, tricks, all that.
Full of knowledge, dude.
Yeah. Awesome guy.
So make sure you check it out. And welcome my guest. Not a mill. Cesar Partida. I just missed a mill, right?
We miss a mill.
We missed a mill. I'm sorry. It's weird, but it's actually not weird because I was thinking about it. I've done episodes without him before.
Yeah,
It's just now
you were doing it before without him.
Well, no, I'm saying when he was my co-host, there was like times where I just had to record without him. So
That's true.
I kind of just got used to that, but at the same time, but I mean, he's just gone forever now.
Yeah.
R.I.P. You know, I was thinking about making those shirts like with like wings in the background, like in the clouds, and just a picture of a mill. And don't put like R.I.P. Just be like, see you soon. I don't even know, something where it's not like he's dead, but like it looks like it.
And then you put the Fast and the Furious song.
Yeah.
You put a meme of you and Mimel just looking at each other in the car.
on the chairs, just look over at him. Then he just blows up. This thing keeps moving on me, dude.
And then he blows
No,
up.
just kidding. Oh, dude, I'm like a 10-year-old. I got grass stains on my fucking jeans. I haven't washed them, that's why.
Yeah, my shoes are all dirty. I wore these to what's it called? The off-roading thing? To the dunes.
The off-roading thing? The sand dunes?
It's a sand dunes.
This fucking guy. What was I going to say? Oh, dude, now this is the good thing, too. Without a mill, there's certain things I can talk about now. Not that he was like, I don't want to talk about it, but he's like a little scaredy cat. We couldn't talk about scary movies. We couldn't talk about ghosts. Nothing. This guy would just zone me out the minute he hears ghosts. So now you're here. And, yeah. He's like, I'm just going to go use the restroom while you guys do your thing. I don't need to be here for this.
This guy wants to talk about my Spider-Man head moving the other day.
Oh, bro. That did happen, huh?
Yeah.
Where was I? Oh, man. We were somewhere and something happened similar like that. And I was like, did I have a dream or was I in Caesar's room and a Spider-Man moved? It sounds like a dream, huh? Doesn't it?
It did.
Bro, I had this dream that I was in Caesar's room. We were hanging out for some weird reason. I was on his bed and he was on his computer desk. And I just look over and I just see the Spider-Man move. It was so weird. But no, that really happened.
Oh, yeah, that really happened.
Bro.
It was one of those things where, like, it happened and you both look at each other and kind of hope that you don't confirm that it happened.
Yeah.
And we both were like, you saw that too, right?
It was like a little, like a Spider-Man plush doll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And, I don't know. I know I was sitting like somewhere like here. You were across from me. We were just talking, and it was like right over here, right? Or
It was like in the corner. Like
somewhere like, yeah, where we weren't really looking at it, but I just remember talking to him, and in the corner of my eye, I just see it like, it was like, it went from sitting up to just fell forward, right?
like the head was turning. Like the head was turned, and it just kind of like turned.
Dude, I don't even know.
Yeah, it was weird. I saw it from the corner of my eye, too, and I was like...
But that's what makes it scary is like you said, when someone else confirms it.
Yeah.
Like when you hear something creepy, it's like, do you hear that kid laughing too? Or it's like, yeah, I heard
dude,
it.
yeah.
Dude.
It's always the worst.
I told you, right, about like a couple days ago, one of Oliver's toys went off.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's so
Dude.
scary, bro.
It was scary too because the first thing I heard was like kids giggling, and they were asleep. I was the only one up. It was like 5:30, 6 in the morning. I was getting ready for work, and it's all quiet. The dogs are asleep, and I'm walking from the restroom into another room, and I just hear in the living room, I hear like giggling, and I was like, no idea. As soon as I walked through the doorway, I hear giggling, and I like grabbed the doorway, and I was like, the fuck? And then like I didn't hear nothing, and I walked to the living room. I was like, maybe the TV's on, maybe something, maybe he left his iPad on, and I look, and it's like dark in there, nothing's on. I was like, oh, okay. As soon as I turn around to start going back into the room, I just hear like, do you want me to read again to you? I was like, what the fuck? Like I heard it clear as day. I was not tripping, and like, dude, like automatically I got like goosebumps and everything, and I was like, ugh. But like I knew what it was though, and I was like, okay, either way, it's creepy. So I went over there. Sure enough, I found it. It was like this book that like when you open it, it reads every page as you turn it.
Right.
And it was on. The switch was on, but yeah, dude.
Yeah, stuff. Dude, I would have immediately just picked it up, took out the batteries, put it up in the closet, and said, nope.
Well, oh, and what's funny is Saida happened to be up at that time using the restroom. And so when I heard it, I went to the restroom because she was on the toilet, and I look at her, and she was like, what? And I was like, shh. I was like, listen. And then a couple minutes went by, and then it went off again before I turned it off. She was like, what is that? And I was like, it's one of his toys. So I go over there, and she comes out the restroom, and she was like, take the batteries out. I'm like, I'm just going to turn the switch off. It's fine. The first thing she said, take the batteries out. Chill out, all right? How about we just turn the switch off, and then let's just...
Do you think it's because you're scared? You were more scared of the fact that, like, if you took the batteries out and it went off again, you knew you were going to be freaking out even more?
I didn't think about that, but that is a good point.
Because that's how I would look at it. Because it's like, okay, it probably just, it's like motion sensor, or it just goes off every couple of minutes if you just leave it on. But if you take the batteries out and then it goes off again, problem solved.
But yeah,
you got to go.
I guess, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, now I got to go smash it and burn it and bury it somewhere.
It's like, thanks, now I'm going to go destroy all of your toys.
Now I got to get rid of all these toys?
From him, you just start...
Dude, imagine you just get rid of all his toys. Like if it got like some mold on it and just spread to the rest of the toys. Like this whole fucking area just has to go.
Oh,
I don't want the spirit hopping from toy to toy.
Just
but
traumatize Oliver. Watch him.
I think you know what.
All his toys.
You know what would have freaked me out if when I went to turn it off, if it was off, even though it has batteries.
Yeah.
If I saw it and it was like, it's off. Why is it still reading?
Okay. Yeah.
Then I'd be like, let's take the batteries out, or I'd say throw it away.
Yeah. 100%.
Imagine I throw it in the trash outside, and the next morning when I wake up, it's right there. Oliver's playing with it. I'm like, where'd you get that?
Bro, he goes, my best friend.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's when I'm going to start freaking out.
Oh, no.
And you know what? I understand. It's like back and forth because there's just kids that have a crazy imagination.
Right.
So it's like, he's really not seeing stuff. He's just making it up. You know, maybe he saw it in a TV show or a movie or a cartoon, so now he's trying to do the same thing. That can also be a thing, but then there's also times where, like, I don't know, these kids are weird and they fucking actually do see things.
Right.
If that happens, I'm just going to literally tell Oliver, I'm going to be like, real quick, that's cool you have this guy, but, like, do you actually see him or you're just playing with me?
Yeah.
If you're playing, cool, I'll play along. But if you're like, no, you don't see him right there, I'm like, hell no.
Well, what if it's just
taking his batteries
What if
out.
it isn't?
What do you do when your kid's haunted? Fucking.
I mean, I don't know. That is kind of crazy, though, huh?
You know what? And you know what's scary too is there's cases. I'm like 100% sure if I look it up, but there's cases where, like, you know, people say, oh, you know, I was possessed, and they said that my kid was the devil, so they killed their kid or sacrificed him or some weird shit.
Yeah, there is a lot of things that happen like that. But I mean, that's the devil, dude.
Yeah.
People just get schizophrenic too.
Imagine being schizophrenic.
I know, dude. You know what's funny is I don't know why I was thinking of that the other day. I was watching a movie or something, and somebody was crashing out in the movie, and I think they were schizo. But that must suck, huh? I think you know what? It was on TikTok. I was watching some guy who just put he gave like an audio representation of what it would be like to be schizophrenic.
Oh, is that when all the voices are talking?
Yeah.
I think I saw something.
And it's crazy because he made it gave instructions to, like, where you have to wear your headphones so you can get the full experience. And it sounds insane. You just have, like, different voices and different, like, things
Areas.
telling you different. Yeah, it's like that's gotta suck, dude.
Nah, dude, I can't imagine doing that shit.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny though is, like, if they legit hear, like, voices, that's crazy. But, like, I don't know, like, what is it when you hear yourself talking to you? Do you hear a voice or is it just like a thought? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to say it'd be like hearing your own voice, but just telling you different things.
Sometimes sometimes does, like, when you're, like, if you're doing something and you're also thinking about stuff, like talking to yourself in your head, does it get in the way of what you're doing? Does it distract you?
Probably, maybe. It might be like my undiagnosed ADHD too, because, like, it'll tell me I'm a very, like, unfinished task type of person, like many tasks. Like, I'll start doing one thing and then I'll start to, like, talk to myself about, like, this that needs to get done, so then I'll go and start doing that. So I guess in a sense, yeah, probably.
Yeah, because when you think about it, that's, I think, when you have a problem. Like, if it's overtaking actual real life,
Right?
Because you're thinking about it so much that you're like, oh, I'm sorry, what? That's when I think, like, bro, that you not that you have a problem, but, like,
Yeah.
that's some sort of, like, version of something.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, probably ADHD.
Would you?
It's probably what it is.
You know what? Like, I don't know how people feel about it when they, like, they go into a doctor and they actually diagnose them. Like, not like they diagnose themselves, but, like, when a doctor, like, tells you, like, we've ran the test, did the blood work, like, yeah, for sure you have ADD or whatever. I don't get why some people take it as if,
Like, you got diagnosed with,
With,
say,
like-
a...
like, cancer or, like, autism or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, no, not autism, but, like, cancer. You know,
No, but I get it, though. Like, yeah, it
like,
definitely
some
is a
people,
different
like,
degree.
like, if you found out, if a doctor straight up told you, like, hey, these are your test results, you 100% have it, it would just be like, oh, I kind of figured.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it wouldn't really change your life, I don't
Yeah.
think.
No, it wouldn't. I mean, no, at least not ADD or ADHD, I think,
Yeah,
you
no.
know? Back then, I think it was, for whatever reason, looked at that way. Like, I remember growing up as kids and, like, hearing that somebody that would hang around with us is, like, ADHD or ADD. We'd all be like, oh, like, what kind of condition is that? But then they're just a really hyper-ass kid, you know? It's like
Yeah, exactly.
something like that, you know? So it's not anything really.
And then that makes you think you're like, I mean, do I have it now? Because I do the same thing.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
stupid.
No, yeah, 100%.
Another thing we can talk about that Emil doesn't ever pay attention to, Stranger Things. I finally have someone I can talk to about it.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I think we're kind of. Have you even started the?
I just haven't seen the very last episode.
Okay, I'm in the last episode. The last, like, hour I have left. There's like 2 hours. I told you, right?
Yeah.
Spoiler alerts, guys. I don't mean to give any out, but if I do, I'm sorry.
No, yeah. Might as well say that it's going to be a spoiler alert because we're going to talk about it.
But to be fair, I don't even know the ending truly, except for the fact that I came across, like, a couple TikToks where I'm like, I kind of saw some things, so I'm like, think I know how it goes.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know why the people are making a big deal. A lot of people are saying this is like the worst season ever. They're very dramatic when they do shit like that. Because then when I hear that, I'm like, how bad can it be? You know what I'm saying? Is it just because the other ones were so good, this one wasn't as good? But don't say it's like the worst season they've had. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, the season wasn't that great. But I've heard a lot of people like, they hate the last season. They hate the way it ends, whatever.
I think I'm gonna side with those people, bro. I do hate the last season.
What do you hate
about
about
the
it?
last 2 episodes, or at least the second to last episode? People might give me some hate for it, but it's just the way they did it was so corny and cheesy.
Oh, because spoiler alert, Will comes out as
Will
gay.
comes out, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think the way that they were hinting it and the way that they had it done prior to that event was so much better, and I think more, I guess, like touchy, I guess, to the general audience. Whereas like the other one, it felt like I was watching like a Disney Channel special or something. You know, it's like.
Yeah, you did say that. But what do you mean by that? Though?
It's
because
like
of the way they did the gay thing?
Yeah, it's like,
Because they were so cool with it?
It's like Vecna knows my secret, so we can't defeat him because he knows I'm gay. Like, what? You know?
Yeah.
Now everyone knows I'm gay. Now let's go win. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
Exactly. It's almost like as they were fighting, Vecna's going to be getting, like, he's going to get beat up and he's going to be like, he's like, Will's gay. and they're going to be like, what? And then Vecna's going to kill them all, like, because they fucking throw him off. But it's like, bro, it doesn't, and honestly, yes. It's not that I'm like, fucking gays. Why are they putting gays in my show? No, it's not that. It's just, it really made no sense because, and I'll say this, nothing really changed. Like, once we found, like, okay, once he came out as gay, we all kind of knew Will. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know? And once again, when he said that, I wish they would all have been like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We don't care. Like,
but instead they all cried. They all, like, went up, like, hugged them, did this whole, like, huge moment, which I get it. It's true. They were trying to, like, I don't know, give other people courage to come out, which is great. But I think the way they did it was just, I don't know. It kind of ruined the last 2 episodes for me because it's like, it was just so corny. It was just like, bro, like, y'all were doing so good.
I don't think it ruined it for me. Like I said, it just didn't, it had no place really, just because before we kind of suspected he was gay. And then, like, unless there's, like, when it ended, I don't know if people were going to be like, so wait, was Will gay or not? And all that bullshit. And the directors were going to have to be like, yeah, technically he was gay. They hinted at it, but they didn't come out with it.
Right.
So, like, before he was gay, you know, he wasn't really doing anything gay other than, I guess, being gay or acting gay. I don't know. And looking gay, the way he
was a bowl cut?
The bowl cut. Bro, in this last season, because it's been so long, when they refer back to him, like in the first season, I'm like, oh yeah, why did he look like shit back then? I totally forgot that he looked that bad. Like, bro, why did they give him that haircut?
That, I don't know.
Was that like, is that haircut like a style during that time?
I don't know. Maybe it was like.
It's so bad.
I think it was a style back then, but now I'm wondering, was it a style that like low-key gay people wore back then? I don't know.
Bobs? It's like a bob, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Or like a bowl cut bob, I don't know, but yeah, but it's funny when they would like flash back to when he was younger. I'm like, dude, I forgot how shitty he looked.
He looked so bad.
He
dude.
was like an ugly kid.
So bad.
Oh yeah, but what I was saying, so then he comes out as gay, whatever, and then after that, like, we don't see him kiss a boy, we don't see him get a crush, we don't see him find a boyfriend. It's just like, now we just confirmed he's gay, and the rest of the show can continue the way it's been. Had they not put that like part where he comes out, it would have been the same everything, same outcome. So it's like, it was just like, all right, dude, so now you're just a gay character, cool, we still have to defeat this guy.
Yeah, but that's, I think, what was like so cheesy and corny about it. It's just like, now I'm watching, like, if I see the last, like, the final fight or final battle or whatever, like, now the whole time I'm gonna fight it, or I'm gonna be thinking, or watching it, I'm gonna be thinking like, dude, this whole time, like, if Will would have never told anybody, you're telling me Vecna could have just put like some hot ass guy like right in front of him, and he would have the battle would have folded. They would have, all of mankind would have just
Exactly. That's what Vecna has against you.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna fucking blackmail you with.
Like, what has he got? Like a big old schlong or something?
He's like, you better help me or I'm gonna tell him all you're gay. Like that's pretty much what it is. Like, you're gonna help me fucking defeat them, or I'm gonna tell them you're gay.
Yeah, literally.
What do you want?
In a sense, bro, it was just, I don't know. It was so bad. It was so bad. So that's why I haven't seen the last episode. And to be fair, I thought it wasn't coming out till the 21st, but I guess it's already out. I didn't know that. I found that out.
It came
2
out,
days
yeah,
ago.
New Year's Day, I think, that night.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. I thought it was coming out the 21st or something like that. So, but somebody spoiled it for me. They already told me how it ended, which I don't care because, like I said, I'm
still gonna watch it. Yeah,
I'm gonna still watch it.
I still want to see how it plays out. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, other than that, And you know what? One thing I was worried about because I didn't like when the first because they released them like one a week, right? Mm-hmm. When the first I didn't watch them until they all came out because I was like, I don't even remember how the last one like what even happened.
Right.
It's been so long, but somehow they do a good like
Recap.
a recap in the beginning, and I'm like, okay, I remember now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember the people that died, people that are still here, the names of the people, so it all worked out and stuff. But
Yeah.
no, I mean I liked it overall. So whatever.
Yeah. I mean, overall, it was a great show. I mean, I love the show. I just think that last episode was kind of like,
Yeah. Are there any other shows you're watching right now?
I am watching. I did just start one. Why can't I remember the name of it right now? I literally can't remember the name. But I did just start a show the other day. But for whatever reason, I can't remember the name of it.
Have you ever watched any of those like Landman or what's the other one? Yellowstone?
Love Yellowstone.
Really?
I loved it so much that I mean, I didn't want to subscribe to Paramount, so I just bought all the seasons.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, it was cheap. Like, I go on Fandango, and if I like a show that I enjoy watching, I'll just buy all the seasons, because usually if you they do, like, a bundle.
Yeah.
So I got all those seasons for, like, I think it was, like, $72.
Damn.
It's not bad, because one season alone's, like, I think $25. Something like that. And
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's, like, 9 seasons or something like that.
Damn. That's funny. I know what Fandango's like that movie site. Mm-hmm. Doesn't it sound like a gay porn site?
It does,
Fandango?
bro. Yeah.
Like Mandingo?
Yeah, every time I say the app, everybody always is like, "What?"
They're like, fan what? Oh. Yeah, no, I couldn't get into Yellowstone. I tried like a few episodes. I do like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of shows that I turn on to. Wait, I'm an idiot. Why? Fucking. You see me do that the wrong thing? I fucking fastened the wrong one. Look, it just keeps falling on me.
Maybe you're doing the wrong one.
No, I'm not. I mean, I am, but let me see. I know what to do. Sorry, guys. Hold on. It's been bugging me this whole time. Oh, there we go. All right.
There's still so many. Oh well, there's like so many Coke products. Like all the ones in my house still have the little Santa Claus on it too. Oh no! I spilled on myself.
That should work.
Damn it!
Damn, dude, that's gonna stain.
It's all good. Nothing awesome. Can't solve.
Let me see.
Missed my whole mouth. I'll just use this at the gym after.
Oh, okay, I was gonna ask. You're going to gym after this?
Probably.
Nice.
Need to eat though. I haven't eaten anything.
Oh, it's only 2. It's so dark in here. It feels like it's later. It's only
Yeah.
2. Oh, I wanted to ask you. Okay, if you were rich, what's something you'd still continue to do that you do in your normal life?
Work out and run.
No, but I'm saying no. Okay. So like once people become rich, you know, then they hire someone to cook for them, or they hire someone to do their yard for them. They hire a driver.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like those normal things. Like maybe they hire someone that goes grocery shopping for them. Like what's something you think?
I think I would still clean and like do all that myself.
Ooh, that one I think
You'd have a maid?
I'd get a maid.
Really?
Not like maybe just a cleaning lady like once a week, but not like to stay there all the time. Like I don't want like that's something like no matter how rich I am, I mean if I had the money, I still would like maybe hire someone every now and then for like a nice like date night. But I love cooking so much and everything that I would still keep doing that. Depending how big my house is, I would still do my own yard. Even if it was a big house, I would have the money, so I'd buy a riding mower.
One of those, yeah.
No, like the
ones you ride.
Oh yeah. Like yeah, either that or I'll just buy like you know they make Roombas now that mow your yard.
What?
Yeah, it's dope. And so like all you have to do is pretty much when you program it, you just like outline like you like on the app you just kind of outline your yard and it goes around that and then it just starts going in as it goes and it fills it in and it
so
cuts the
sick.
grass. Yeah, dude, I saw that. There's a guy on huh?
I wonder how much they are.
Oh.
Got to be at least like 5, 6, maybe.
We could look it up. But there's a guy on TikTok that would have one, and he made it, and he put it like he put a GoPro on it.
All 6?
And-
It's just recording itself.
Yeah, and then like he put like googly eyes and shit, so he made it like more like of a character, so it was kind of cute.
All dope.
And then when it's done, it goes to like, and you made like a little house for it because the charging port, it goes and it like reverses itself and plugs itself in.
Oh, sick.
And then like when the next day it's ready, it fucking starts out and goes and does its thing.
Dude, you just gave me a good idea. I think I want to buy one and then just like attach like a burner phone or something on it and go live on TikTok. I feel like people would just watch a little...
Cutting someone's grass?
Yeah.
Like split screen?
No, not even split screen. Like just it by itself, just cutting grass.
And just leave it on live?
Just leave it on live.
And you don't say nothing or anything?
Don't say nothing. You just let it do its thing and people just... There's so many lives where people don't say a single thing and people just stop in there and just like watching shit. And just
that is true. I would watch that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd watch that. Oh, you see how it changed? I think you got to talk closer into the mic.
Ooh, me?
Yeah.
No, I think it's just your deaf ear.
No, because it got better after you did that. What do I even... It's a Roomba fucking mower.
That's so cool though.
Robotic lawn mower.
See, but now do you see like we're maybe slowly getting towards like that Wall-E type of like maybe like future to where everybody is just lazy and they don't do anything for themselves? Yeah, I guess right, like 500-600.
$589, $499.
It looks crazy
one
too.
for $290. Yeah, I just don't see them working really well though. I don't know. They don't even look that big. But what were you saying about like Wall-E? Like I mean, we already have that. I mean, look at. I mean, not so much here in Yuma, but like if you hear like San Diego, LA, Phoenix, they have those Waymos that drive the cars that drive themselves. Okay. They have the little robots that deliver DoorDash, I think, or something. Right. Or Uber Eats something.
No, but I'm saying like, do you think that would take us towards like a Wall-E society where everybody's like fat, everybody is like lazy, like nobody wants to do anything for themselves? They're just so used to technology and everything doing that.
I don't think it's going to be dramatic. I think it'll be just how it is now. There's some people that, still go to the gym. There's some people that just don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not really going to change much. Like, and stuff like that, it frees up your day so you can do those things. You know what I'm saying? So now, fair enough. That's the thing too, is like people are like, oh, like the robot's going to take over. Yeah, but I understand the idea that they could, or, especially like these AI things we're finding out, the more these AIs are learning and stuff, they're kind of forming their own mindset now of how they think things should go because they've learned all this, information that you're putting into it. Mm-hmm. But no, I think it's convenience. You know what I'm saying? Like the mower thing, like, maybe for me, like right now, I have to block out pretty much a good half day, maybe a day where I'm like, okay, today I'm going to cut my grass. I'm going to clean up the yard. With that thing, I could be like, bro, while my thing cuts my grass, I'm going to go to the gym. Mm-hmm. When I come back, it'll be done. Then I can clean up the rest. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like having another person, but like it's a robot.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? And it's convenience. That's what it is. And I know that a lot of people say that like they're like, well, it's just laziness. It's not, man. It's fucking working hard. It's working smarter, not harder.
Very true.
Like why if you have access to those, why not use them? Right. Because you don't want to push towards that, or you don't want to like you don't want to fucking be a part of that movement. Like, dude, it's so dumb. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like there are stuff out there like to just straight up edit all my stuff for me, but something like this, once again, like I like doing it myself. So that's just something I just don't use AI or like those robots for. But in other things, yeah, dude, I would love to, like everyday things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's convenience.
I want to say that even for like my creativity side of things, that I'd probably do it myself. But
yeah, exactly.
Even then, like I probably still hire like somebody to edit my videos and do stuff like that.
Yeah, and see, like
if I was rich.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's something that I would definitely invest in, is a full-on like producer, everything. Like obviously, if I have the money for it, yes, that's something I would. Right. Because I would, as much as I love editing, having my own like creative touch on it, like the way I edit, the style I edit and cut up things. If I can find someone that can do something like that or better, then it's totally fine. Like, just take care of it.
It's
just
hard,
post
dude.
These clips for me. Oh yeah, dude, it is, man. I mean, and see, that's where like I use what is it? There's a website called Opus Clips. Okay. And that's how if you see all my clips, mm-hmm. the ones that are shot vertical that I can post on TikTok and stuff. Right. With the fucking subtitles and everything.
Yeah.
That's all. That's a website I use. I actually pay money for it, but it's dope, dude. Like you just upload so what you can do is you can upload your whole episode and they'll try to find clips for you. I'm not gonna lie, that's where and it could be just the website itself or what, but it doesn't find the best ones.
Right.
It doesn't understand my humor.
Yeah, because it's AI generated at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah, and mainly it's just looking for like viral clips.
Right.
And to me, like as much as yes, I should use those, I think they're whack. The viral clips they think are, I don't think they are. So what I do use it for though is it will find certain sections and I'm like, oh, that's right. That was a good topic we talked about. So from there, I will either use that video and edit it the way I want it to, like with the cuts, because the cuts they put are so whack and stupid.
Right.
Or I'll go to the original clip, the original episode, and I'll make my own clip.
Okay.
From that, that'll remind me like, that AI will remind me like, hey, this was a good part.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, I can edit it better. So then I'll make my own, upload it on Opus Clip. Then all they do is reframe everything.
Okay.
They put it in the 2 boxes if I want it to. They do just a single one, and it adds generates all the audio, so it puts the captions for me. Every now and then, I got to fix someone's name or
spelling of something.
The spelling of something, yeah. Or like if I want to bleep out words, I can do that too. But
yeah,
guys, I'm telling you, Opus Clip really works.
Nice.
And yeah, so it just cuts time out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It kind of does everything for me. I just got to make a little bit of adjustments, and boom, I'm done.
Right.
And like that right now, that's where I'm at. I'm trying to put I'm trying to do like really produce a lot of clips out. So my goal, like not goal, but pretty much every day, what I do is I make at least 1 clip a day, whether I use it or not for that day. But I at least make sure I have clips. So come Monday morning at 9 o'clock, I have something I want to put out on TikTok and stuff. And
I should probably start doing that with my TikTok live streams. I could just upload it on there and it'll just make little clips for me.
So when you do your TikTok lives, it saves it for you?
It'll save the whole video in like in the app or in itself. Like I can go in the app right now and view my whole live on there. And
then is there any way you can export that to your own computer and like you could edit, make your own clips?
I can save it all to my directly to my phone, or I can export it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you totally should. I think you should.
I've never done that just because I was doing that for a long time. When I met you, that's what I was doing, which is like video game streaming and doing all that. And I just haven't posted any. I noticed once I stopped posting that type of content, that's when my engagement started going up more on my social media platform, When you stop posting gaming stuff? Yeah. So I think maybe I just need to create like a separate page maybe, and then just kind of dedicate that page to my gaming clips and stuff like that. I think you should, because if you can do that, like you said, with the TikTok lives, if they save them all for you, bro, like throw it up on YouTube, throw the whole thing up. Right. As soon as that live's over, it's already pretty much done for you. I don't, unless you want to add some graphics or whatever. But like if you like that live, just throw it up on YouTube. Right. Once it's on YouTube, it'll have its own URL and everything. Copy that onto Opus Clip, and it'll start making clips for you. Right. Yeah, that's true. Bro, you totally should do that. I should. I think it's so easy too. You're already doing it on TikTok Live. Everything's set up for you, and then it saves it all for you. Just throw it on YouTube. Yeah, I might just start doing that, honestly, just so I have something that's getting posted on YouTube, because I never do post on YouTube. So it'll be something to at least have up there. Yeah, that's cool. Good idea. Good idea. I'm telling you, being in the studio, you start making you think all creative. I know, bro. The studio got me thinking different. Oh, actually, so this one, back to the rich thing. Something I would do. I don't know how you feel, because you dress yourself well as it is, but I would like to have like a stylist. No, I definitely dress myself still. But like, I mean, I don't want someone to be like, put this on. Like, I want like, yo, today I'm doing this, or this week I'm doing this. Give me a few outfits, and I'll be like, I like that, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah. Like, I think that'd be dope. But I don't want someone to dress me. Yeah. No, yeah, I get that. I wouldn't do it just because the only thing that limits me from dressing really the way that I want to is money. So if I had money, I would just wear all the outfits and the things that I want. If you had like, okay. Not saying you're rich, but say you're actually even saying now, I guess now you don't do it though. Okay, like if you were rich, would you buy like those $500 t-shirts or those like $800 pants? I would if it was like the brands that were worth it. Like say, what's that brand called? Acne Studios. Like Acne Studios has like $500 pair of jeans. Like I would spend $500 on a really good pair of solid jeans. I mean, yeah, look at these. These are like, look at this. Yeah, I want to walk around with holes. It's style, dude.
It's fringe. It's what do they call it? Fucking weathered pants. I don't know what you call them. They're vintage. Bro, girls will rip their pants. They're vintage. Bro, you know what's funny? I mean, she don't listen to this shit anyways, but so my girl, when we first started dating, she lived in Phoenix and she lived on the second floor of this hotel. She didn't live in a hotel. She lived in these apartments.
What you mean, your girl?
No, okay. So she lived in these apartments. And she was on the second floor, and her parents had came to visit her, and they were leaving her apartment, and it was like her brother, her mom, her dad. They were walking down the stairs, and she was wearing heels, and bro, she fell from like the top floor, like the top one.
Oh no!
Fell down and like ripped her like whole jean, like right at the knees, ripped her jeans open, ripped her like knees open real bad. Because it was outdoors, and the steps were like, you ever seen those ones where they're like slabs of concrete with little rocks in them?
Yeah,
Bro, like the worst. And she was wearing like a dress and everything. Bro, this was probably like the first couple months we were dating. When I heard that, I was like, bro, that was like an ick for me right away. She still has a nasty scar on her knee. Hey, but I toughed it out.
I'm sorry I fell.
Oh, I'm sorry I fell and busted my knee open and that icks you out. That is true, huh? That's what it is.
The way I fell just disgusted you.
Yeah. Bro, I wanted to bring this up last time we were talking about icks. There's that account where there'll be like a girl and she'll film her like boyfriend like treading water, and she films his feet like dangling, and she'll be like, new ick for me. And he'll go to like, he'll pause the video and he'll take them out of the screen and go to his notes, and it'll be like he numbered all the icks like in all these videos.
Oh yes,
and
bro.
one's like what is it? Learn how to swim or something, because like not learning how to swim is an ick for girls. Which I will say
valid.
this.
That's valid though.
For sure. If you're an adult and you don't know how to swim, that's an ick for everyone.
I think so, yeah.
Now, bro, if I go out to like a pool with you, or if I go to the beach, I have to watch my son and your 45-year-old ass because you don't want to learn how to swim. How do you not know how does like at some point, like you just get so wise or grown up enough to where you're like, oh, okay, he's kicking his legs, he moves his arm around, that's how he keeps, okay, I can figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many things like now as I've gotten older, I'm like, without asking anyone, I'm just like looking at it, and now I can like process things better because I'm not wiser, but like I know a few more things than I did when I was younger. So now I'm like,
right,
that's how he does it. Okay, I could do that. I could copy that.
Yeah.
How do you not do that with swimming?
Yeah, exactly. Like just move your legs and move your feet. Like that's all you got to do.
Like, have you seen? Not like, okay, they don't drown, but like it's just videos.
Like babies, right? The ones with they just throw a baby in there. Like,
they know what to do.
They know how to swim. Like they learn it as a child. Like it's just in your instinct.
Yeah, if not swim, they at least know how to float.
Exactly.
Like, bro, don't panic. Don't kick your legs all crazy. Don't
that's all you need. It's to float. If you can float, you can swim.
Have you seen videos where like people they don't drown, but you can see clearly as soon as they hit the water, they just fall like a fucking rock?
Yes. Like how? How do you have zero survival instinct to try to keep yourself above the water? Like, what?
Bro, they just jump in and it's just like, it's just like, whoop, it's like, oh, she's not coming back up. Like, what the fuck?
They don't even try.
You don't pull your arms up. You don't like, something in your head doesn't click. Like, bro, it's so weird. Yeah. So I'll say this. That should be a segment that I should start. Valid-Icks.
Valid-Icks. Yeah.
Valid-Icks.
Yeah, we'll start.
Not like that. I'll put valid, big capital D with apostrophe and then ICK.
There you go.
Valid-Icks. That's good. So yes, and we'll make a list. Number one that goes on the list: adults that do not know how to swim.
100%.
That's a good one. Is there another one? Is there another valid ick?
Now I'm trying to think of stuff that we do as grown-ups that might ick somebody. To me, not tipping your waiter. That's an ick to me.
That's a good one. It does explain
I understand
a lot.
not everybody is a good server. Some are shit. And
that's
trust me, they're
understandable.
shit, and that's totally understandable. But at least like 10%, you know what I'm saying? Like at least, you know?
Oh yeah, so
that's what, like a couple bucks?
I'm trying to think. It's very rare that someone's giving me such bad service that I don't tip them at all. Because even if I get bad service, I think I still will give them like $3.
Yeah, exactly. You know, leave something still, you know?
Yeah.
But people who don't tip at all, like that's...
Oh, yeah. No, like if that's your thing, like every time you go, you never tip. Yes, that's for sure.
Like if you're one of those like, oh, get a better job. Like that's an ick to me. It's like,
Wait,
I
what do you
don't
mean
know.
get a better job?
Like the people who usually don't tip are also the type of people to say like, oh, like why are you complaining to me? Like it's your job that doesn't pay you enough. Like complain to your job or get a better job.
Yeah.
You know, which I can kind of see. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Yeah, you gotta be devil's advocate.
You know, I'm not
advocate on that one.
exactly 100%. You know, but I feel like just to have like that, it's like not that little bit of like genuine shit. Like that's an ick to me. It's like I don't know.
I get that, and I think that comes obviously. Like I wouldn't think of something like that, but that's a good one. Yes, I for sure. Like if I was on a date with the girl, and I mean, for guys it's different though, right? Because guys mainly pay. So I guess it'd be like for the girl. Like if the girl was on a date with the guy and like he paid for dinner or whatever, and if I was a girl and I saw a guy not tip, I'd be like,
Right.
oh, like I would just think, oh, you're a cheapskate. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And not that there's anything wrong with that. Like by all means, if you're saving money, whatever. But I don't know. When it comes to tipping, and I do believe if you have the money to go out, you have a little bit left to tip.
100%.
There's no one that goes out and they're like, yo, I brought $45 and my bill was $40. I'm good. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that's
Like
it.
I just had enough for this. And I mean, I get it. But
Yeah.
for the most part, bro, then don't be spending your money like that then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. And don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not one of those like people, because I don't want people to be out there thinking like, he's like super fijado, or like I check people's pockets or whatever whenever they don't tip.
Yeah.
Because I, for the most part, never check when people tip me. That's just something I learned. I've been doing it for a long time. So over the years, I've learned that I would disappoint myself more looking at what they would tip me after, as opposed to just at the end of the day seeing how much I made. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Does when you see the tip amount, does it make you like think a certain type of way, or is it like, damn, like did I do something wrong? Does it make you think that?
No, not really, man, because it's always, like I said, it's always a hit or miss. Because like I've had people where they've treated me completely like dog shit the entire visit, where I'm like, damn, what did I do to these people to even deserve this type of treatment? And then at the end, like, I'm the type to match energy. So once like you're kind of an asshole to me, I'm still gonna give you everything you need because it's my job. I'm still gonna be on top of my service. But I'm going to be a dick while doing it, you know? Like, I'm going to be very stern while asking you. I'm not going to be as nice, you know? But I'm still going to get you everything you need. But doing that, I'm, like, thinking, oh, they're going to, they already started off on the wrong foot. They're already being so rude to me. And I'm already kind of, like, being kind of a dick back. They're going to tip me for sure. I want to say, like, 80% of the time, those people tip me fat. They end up tipping me so good sometimes. And I've had so many times where, like, people are so nice, like, and again, it's always like I read the room. Like obviously, like there's always like little like viejitas or like older women that are like treating me so nice, or like, oh my god, you're the sweetest. Like, oh dude, you're so good at your job, whatever. And they'll leave me like $2 on like a $60 bill, you know. But I don't get upset about it because it's like they treated me good the entire visit at the end of the day too. So it's like, I don't know what they're going through. But again, it's like it's one of those things where I don't check. If I know what they tip me, it's because I can visibly see it on the table.
Cash, but not
the
when they
cash.
write it.
Yeah, I never check. It's all digital now through like the little Prestos thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So, there are servers that do go back there and are like, oh, what did they leave me? What did they leave me? Which I get it. It definitely sucks when it's like $100+ tab and they're leaving you like a couple bucks. Because at the end of the day, we will have to tip that out regardless. And I understand in those cases, but I've learned personally, and as I've gotten closer to God, that the more I just respect people and just in general, just leave it up to him, I'm going to make my money no matter what. So I stopped checking it. I don't check at all.
That's good.
And it helped me out a lot because it would ruin my day, bro. Like it would be so easy to like see a $200 tab and get like a $5 tip on it. Dude, pissed. And then it affects how I treat the following guests or everyone else. And
and you assume the next person's probably going to do it too if they're like the same way and stuff.
Yeah, 100%,
Going back to the one you said though, like sometimes there are times where they're like rude or shitty customers, but they tip you fat. Mm-hmm. It's almost like they're like, they realize it and they're like, okay,
100%.
we were tough to work with,
Yeah.
and that's their way of like making themselves feel better.
100%.
I'm gonna treat this guy like shit, but I'm gonna leave him a fat tip though, so he deserves if he puts up with it, then boom, here's $100.
And like I said, I've been doing it for a lot of years, so it's almost like I've even then like I'll get off on the wrong foot with so many like of these guests. The first 3-4 visits, and the next thing you know, they're one of my regulars that I just get along with all the time, and they'll
Yeah,
have
it was
they'll
just a
have
bad
their
day.
days. Yeah, they'll have their days still where they get pissed off and go off on me like I just met them, you know.
Oh, that's wild.
No,
we were
and,
cool.
and it happens. No, it does happen. It'll be weird maybe the next time they come around for a day or two, but then even then it'll come right back and it'll be like nothing just happened, you know. But I don't know, man. It's almost like sometimes they know at the end of the day, like, oh, I'm tough, you know, to deal with. I'm tough, you know, to serve on or whatever. So, but it almost sucks too at the end of the day. Like, why would you have that mentality? Like, I'm gonna treat this person like shit, but I know at the end of the day they're gonna get their money's worth from it. You know, it's like
Some people have money like that where it sucks, but like people that have money, they think like, oh, I'll just pay them off, or this will make up for how I was treating them.
yeah.
And I mean,
enough.
as someone like myself, I'm more like, fuck it, dude. Like, I mean, obviously I don't take disrespect, but if it's just like they're hard customers to work with or they're rude or whatever to a point, and then they leave me like a fat tip, honestly, I will see that and I'll be like, it made up for it.
100%.
I forgot about everything that just happened.
I'm the same way too. Yeah.
I have this fat tip now, so I'm good. You
yeah.
know?
And there's people that I don't even know if they do tip fat, and I
That's
just
slutty, huh?
yeah.
They spit on my face, slap me, but they paid me $100. I'll take it. $100 is $100.
They give you one of those shots where they just throw water in your face, slap you.
I asked for no ice. Oh, you better give me $100. You better give me $100. Okay, so let me ask you this: working in restaurant business for so long, has there been times that people skimp out on their food?
Oh, all the time.
Or to not pay and stuff?
Yeah.
What happens?
It happens a lot. I mean, honestly, I'm so blessed to work where I work, bro. I love working at Chili's. There's such a good.
It seems like a dope job.
They're such a great company to work for, bro. I love them, and they treat their employees so well. At least where I am too. You know, I can't speak for the rest of the establishments.
Yeah, true that.
But at least where we are, our management and everyone are so solid. So when it comes to things like that, thankfully our restaurant is like, if something like that happens, you know, obviously if we have no control over it, we don't have control over it. Like they just take it off, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But obviously, we kind of do have to have some type of control over it in the sense of like, maybe they left because the managers don't know why they left. Maybe they left because the servers were taking too long to get to them to their bill, or maybe regardless, there's no excuse.
No,
right,
there's no excuse when it comes to
walk
the
out
bill.
on your bill.
You can literally go to the front and be like, "Hey, can I pay my bill? They're taking forever."
Yeah, something like that. But at the end of the day, you know, corporations still will never like always see it that way. So they do still have to like write you up if you do so many times. You know what I mean? Like if I were to do, like say 4 back to back like walkouts within a couple days or a week.
How
or
is
even
that
a
your
month.
fault?
Because I, it's not even that it's more so like if it was brought to their attention or not prior. You know, it's like if I see somebody, if I'm not on top of my tables all the time and I got like people constantly walking out, but then all the other servers don't, or they have like an occasional like 3 to 4 month walkout, there's something clearly wrong with that server that
yeah,
they
that
got
makes sense, yeah.
so many people walking out. You know what I'm saying? So
Raises a
they
red
have to be
flag.
held accountable to a certain extent of like, oh, like maybe I'm not keeping up with my tables enough to like go and get them checked out on time or whatever. Or maybe they were so upset that with my service that they didn't even want to pay for their meal or whatever the case is. But regardless, the management will never know because we didn't really fully let them know. Like I said, if I was somebody that isn't on top of my tables and I'm constantly coming to them like, hey, you know, like this person walked out again or that person walked out, as opposed to like, hey, like I just watched this person walk out, I try to stop them, or hey, you know, that's different, you know, because then they'd see it as like he had no control over that. Like they clearly watched him walk out and other people watch him walk out. Whereas like if it's just like later on during the day, it's like, oh, dang, I have this check still open. Damn, did he really walk out on me?
Oh, you find out later. It's not
Yeah,
even
so
right
that's
then
time.
and there.
That's a majority of the time how most of the servers end up finding out. I mean, that's how it's happened to me.
Yeah,
you know?
because we have the little iPad things or whatever at the table, so it's like
Yeah.
if they that clearly shows they just left. Mm-hmm. And I mean, they just leave. You just clean up. It's not like there's a thing no more, like a paper that they've signed,
Right.
or nothing. It's just on there. You're just like, saved to wherever. I'll check it later.
100%.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, clearly, like other than like someone just leaving because you took too long or because they were upset with the service.
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, where you're at, you're in a prime area. You're at the mall, so like all these like kids don't come through. They never try to fucking like Dine-and-dash.
No, I want to say kids are pretty good about paying. If anything, they're the kids are always going to be bad at tipping, but I don't care about that because they're kids, you know. At the end of the day,
They go.
I
and they're
didn't
like,
tip when I was a kid, you know. I was terrible at it too. I
Yeah.
was broke. I went with the $20 my mom gave me to the mall, you know. It's
exactly. They go with I just had this money, and that's totally understandable. But
like I'm gonna definitely like make a sigh when I see a party of like 6 to 8, you know, teenagers sitting at a, you know, I'm like, but honestly,
you're gonna
I'm
get
not.
$10 on that
But
whole
I don't
table.
even want to throw that stigma on them, dude, because I've been blessed to get tipped pretty well by every single teenager that I've had within the last couple years. Honestly, I haven't had like a teenager. Like maybe there'll be one or two in the group that don't leave anything or that'll leave like $1. But again, even if they didn't, I wouldn't judge them because they're just kids at the end of the day. But they honestly have been really good at tipping. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah, because nowadays these kids they fucking go out with they don't get $20 and then they just like the parents give them their card.
True.
You know?
And I think it's just because how much it's been like a tipping thing everywhere now. I will say that there's some places where I'm like, why do I have to tip here? You know, it's like
Yeah, just when you go to like a place where you like order food like at the counter,
Like,
and you
say,
see a tip
Subway.
jar. Well, I mean that makes sense. They're
think
if anything, they deserve a tip. They're taking your order, they're running your card, they're also making a sandwich. It's no different than
Okay,
someone
fair
that
enough.
makes you a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when it comes to the bar, if I got a beer and like. Even if you just like pulled it out of the tap, or even especially if you just like open a can for me or a bottle, I mean, I'll still tip $1. But even then, I'm like, why am I doing this? But I'll do it.
Right.
But like, if I ask for like a cocktail and someone mixes a full on drink, like get all scientific with it, then fuck yeah, I'm gonna tip you. You know, you created
Yeah.
something for me that tastes amazing. So Subway, that makes sense. But like, I'm talking like I went to and no shade on them. I still love their food, but like at Filiberto's, they have a little tip jar in the front. It's like, why am I
Okay.
tipping you?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
enough.
Like,
Okay.
that doesn't seem. I mean, yes. Once again, there's cooks in the back or whatever, but that's the job. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like they signed up. Like I mean, their job is to get paid to cook.
Yeah.
And be cooks, right?
Yeah.
And
Unlike servers, you're
that's the
dealing
thing,
with
there
customer
isn't
service.
servers there.
No, there's not. You
not.
go either. At most, if they call your number and you don't go get it, they'll bring your food to you, or you just go wait at the counter and they give you and you do everything pretty much.
Yeah.
But like when I see those there, I'm like, I get this like I feel like I should tip, but at the same time I'm like I don't think so, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I still tip every single time when I go to like say Subway and things like that.
But you're like, why?
Yeah, but I guess when you put it that way, now it definitely does change perspective a little bit. You know,
Yeah, that
it
was a
makes
bad
sense.
example.
I think it's just because I used to work at Pita Pit. That was like my first second official like job I ever worked.
Is that like a sandwich place?
Yeah, it used to be right there where Dave's Hot Chicken is. And
Oh,
it was like
okay.
it was like a Subway. You
Yeah,
go
yeah.
in, you get a little pita, and then you just fill it in with all the stuff that you choose from right there, and then you roll it up, and then they eat it. So, and we had a tip jar too, but it was also one of those things where it's like I was throwing meat on the grill for just maybe a minute to
Heating
warm it up,
warm
and
it up,
then
yeah.
just rolling up some stuff and slapping some stuff on things and
So you
rolling
didn't
it.
think a tip was deserved?
It was appreciated, but looking back at it now, because back then I used to think like that job was so difficult, but now I'm like, it was such an easy job. It's like, I mean, it's so easy that high schoolers were doing it, I guess.
Yeah, true that.
I don't know, and then it's not to say that the difficulty is what matters, but I don't know. But like I said, when you put it in that perspective, it definitely does make more sense. They're literally taking your order, making it for you, and everything.
Yeah,
Cooking
like-
it too, I guess, in some cases.
Yeah, when they throw it in the little oven and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
so that
true.
makes sense. But
True.
definitely like somewhere where you're like, it's gonna get to a point where we go to a gas station and it's like, scan for things. And
Well, they already have the self scan.
no, but I'm talking about they're gonna turn it around to where it's like, you want to leave tip?
Oh yeah,
Getting gas?
yeah. Can we take a quick break? I take a piss real quick.
Yeah.
And then we'll continue.
Let's do it.
All right, we're back, guys.
All right.
All right, before we go, I have two more things I want to talk about. All right. All right, your girl says she's not ready to have sex with you. How many days or weeks or months or years do you go until you say, you call it quits because she's not having sex with you? And like we talked about before, sorry to cut you off, but not that we're like being douchebags and being like, we need to have sex, but I truly believe, and I think a lot of people will agree as well, like relationships shouldn't be all about sex, but for sure it plays a role.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
A good percentage of it does kind of matter. And I think whether it's just like a personal thing, like a self-conscious thing, you know, like after a while, don't you start thinking like, what's wrong with me? Do you not feel attraction towards me to where you just want to rip my clothes off? Like like you're able to wait this long? Like, you know, you start thinking like all these negative things, but yeah. What's your take on that? What do you think?
I kind of agree in the sense of like you start to like, I guess, overthink and then start to feel kind of, I guess, like a little self-conscious. I know like if you asked me this a couple months ago, I'd say I wouldn't wait. And that's just because of the solid, like, and it depends really. Like if the girl was a virgin back then, my mentality would have been like, you know, if she wasn't a virgin, I'd be like, oh, well, there's somebody out there that, you know, or say there's multiple people. Like there's a couple people out there that can say that they didn't have to wait. But
Why do I have to wait?
Yeah, but you're claiming that you like care about me, you want me so bad, and that I have to wait, you know? That's how I would look at it, you know, a couple months ago. But as I've been getting closer to the church and, you know, reading the Bible and just getting closer to God in general, now I want to say I'm more understanding. Like say if it was for religious purposes, I'll wait. You know what I mean? Just because I respect that. And I don't know. It's just like if they like say they want to wait till marriage or whatever, I'm willing to wait it out. And as long as everything else is there that I need from her, then that's really not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess like I've always been so used to the complete opposite that, and it's sometimes it's always never worked out. You know what I'm saying? As far as relationships go.
Yeah.
And that's no secret. And so it's just like, what if I were to try that, you know, the opposite? Like, what if I were to actually try to build that genuine connection with this person and like fall in love with them as a person and who they are prior to actually engaging in that, you know? It might actually make, you know, the connection stronger or us as a couple stronger. I don't know, but I would never know until I actually tried it and fully, I guess, one, respected it, and two, went into that with like full 100% like effort and intention to do so. Because who knows, I've met girls that I've fallen in love with them and felt like maybe I could have married them within the month of meeting them, you know? Yeah. Never took that step, but who's to say I wouldn't probably do that with somebody? And, you know, then it happens. You know, it could happen in 3 months, 6 months, a year. I don't know how long I'm willing to wait. Like I said, back then I would have told you never. I wouldn't wait. But now it's just my whole perspective and everything has changed on everything. So it's like I'm willing to give somebody some grace as long as everything that I need from them, like in a relationship, is being met, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it definitely, if you guys talk about it in the beginning, like in the beginning of the relationship, that's the thing she says.
Right.
Then, yeah, that's up to you if you're going to be like, fuck it, she already told me that. And however, that'd be funny, though, if she was like, I'm not going to have sex with you till you get married. You're like, just get married tomorrow.
I dropped down on one knee.
You're like, will you? Will you have sex with me? I mean, will you marry me? All right, cool. Now, can we have sex?
Crazy.
We're married. Can we have sex?
So, like, is there a thing of, like, how long we got to wait till after?
Like, soon as I give you the ring, right? Straight to the room? Or, like, we got to, like, wait a couple days?
We
Like,
got to
what's
do the
the
vows and everything first.
No, you didn't say all that. You just said marriage. You didn't say I had to throw a wedding. We had to get best man and all that shit. You just said marriage, all right? Now you're being difficult. You don't want to have sex with me, just tell me. Now you just make up shit.
Just tell me I'm ugly. Just start gaslighting them.
Yeah. I guess you don't love me then.
Oh, no.
No, but so yeah, that is one. I think if you guys go into the relationship like that, but I mean, I'm thinking like back when I used to like go on dates with girls. Like there was times I remember like going on dates with girls and they'd be like, "Hey, like I'm probably not gonna sleep with you the first night, or maybe like the second or third." They didn't really give me like a time frame, but they were like, you know, I'm just not that type of way yet, and I think I had no issue with it because to me that was just pretty much like just hang out till you have sex, like
Yeah.
because that's all it really is. Like maybe, and you know what? Maybe she's just waiting to be more comfortable with you that way or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But that's a little different. Like, that's mainly what I'm saying. Like, if you're with a girl and she's not saying she's not going to have sex with you
Right.
until marriage, but she's just saying, like, just not right now. And if I just keep hearing not right now, I want to say a good, like, if we've been going out and talking and, like, all that stuff, like, good talking, I'd say I'd give it, like, dude, no lie, like, I'd probably go a month. I think I'd go a month.
Like waiting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking in a month, that's maybe a date a week. So that's only maybe a couple times you guys hang out. And then if you guys hang out outside of, like, on dates, maybe, like, just she stays a night or whatever. Even then, that'd be kind of crazy. But, yeah, you know, same thing. Like, I think I'd give it a good month.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be mad. Like, if 2 weeks go in and we stop talking and I never had sex with her. Actually, no, I would be upset.
It just kind of sucks.
Like Drake
wait,
says.
just kind of sucks. Like, say, like, you're kicking it with, like, a homie, like, after, right? You know, or something. And then it's like, you know, hey, like, are you still talking to so-and-so? And it's like, nah, dude. You know, it didn't work out, whatever, blah, blah. And it's like, they end up finding out, like, you didn't hit. And it's like, dude, I cracked that the first night.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
Like, that and I'd probably be pissed, you know? I wouldn't even be pissed that I didn't. I'd just be pissed that, like, damn, he got to?
Yeah, no. It's a touchy subject because I think we've talked about this, like, outside of it, and I can cut it out if you want me to. But, like, I think I could hook up with another girl that one of my friends has hooked up with, but I could never. I mean, obviously, if we talked about it and everything, it's cool. But I would never date that girl.
Yeah.
Ever.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
If I was hooking up with this girl and then, like, I started liking her, but then either knowing and then I found out that she had hooked up with one of my boys, like, even like a close friend, like someone we always hang out with, it would just be so weird to now date them because now if, you know, we're dating for like a few months and we all hang out with the boys and she's there, it's like now I'm feeling a certain type of way. I'm like, are they making eye contact when I'm not looking? Is she looking over at him? You know what I'm saying? Like all this is going to go through my head.
The thought is always going to be lingering.
Yeah, for sure, bro. It's like, and at the same time, when you guys all hang out, you know, it will pop up in your head, I'm sure, because we're all human. Like, as you're staring at that guy or your boy, you're like, damn, like, you've seen her this way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I just, I don't know. I you know, maybe I'm a bad person, but I could never do it.
Yeah. I don't think it makes you a bad person. It's definitely, like, normal for us to not want to do that.
Is it immature of me to think that way, though?
I don't think so, especially if it's, like, a very close friend that you would, like, I would say, kind of hang out with all the time.
Yeah.
Definitely not. I don't know. But then again, not everybody thinks that way too. So it just, I think it all just comes down to what our personal boundaries are, you know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I don't think I have much, but that's one that I've thought about where I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I'd still probably talk to you. I'd still hang out with you. I'd still hook up with you. But, like,
I wouldn't.
Don't think this is going anywhere because it could never be a thing.
It couldn't. Yeah.
I don't know how she would be okay with it.
Yeah. It couldn't with me personally.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more thing. Have you noticed? I think TikTok does it. No, TikTok does do it. I think Instagram now does too. People are now hiding who follows them and who they follow.
Yeah.
Like, even if they follow you,
mm-hmm.
if you go to click on their followers or following, it'll show like this user has blocked you or blocked everyone. Or
how do they do that?
I don't know how they do it, but two, it kind of pisses me off. It's not so much like and I get it. There are some people that are just like, people start thinking things when they see people. So like they do all that bullshit, but I'm not, when it comes to social media, I'm not that person. I don't care about that stuff. I don't go look at people's followings to see who's talking to who or what. But the one thing that does bug me is mainly for the podcast is if I notice my following goes down and every now and then, you know, I see like a story pop up. I'm like, who the fuck's that? I'm like, I haven't seen them in a while. You click on it. I like to see like, wait, does this person even follow me?
Right.
Because I'm trying to build this page. I'm not going to go around and like on my personal, I will do that. I don't give a fuck if my following is off compared to my, like the ratio of following a follower.
Right.
But when it comes to the podcast, I'm trying to promote that. So it's kind of like, bro, if I'm going to follow you back and you unfollow me, then I'm just going to unfollow you.
Right.
It's no hard feelings. It's just, why am I following you now?
Yeah. Now you look like a fan.
Exactly. And it's not even that a fan. It's just more like, I thought, you know, you were supporting me, I was supporting you. And if it's like a personal one, I'm like, whatever, maybe they just like don't like it no more or whatever, they're annoyed by it. But if it's like someone that has like another
like a business page,
or something, yeah, if you don't follow me, it's like, oh, like, and I don't want to say that they did the whole follow and then I follow them back and then they unfollow me right away. I think in time maybe they did, but I'm just like, that's mainly what I want to see. And it kind of bugs me where it's like, bro, like now we're at this, like you you can make your page private, but like if you're already allowing people to follow you, then why are you hiding now who follows who? Like now, why can't we see that? You know what I'm saying? Like how much more creative do you like? How much more secretive do you want to be?
I think people just do that when they're obviously hiding something. That's the way I see it. Because as soon as I even saw that people could do that, and it's funny because that just popped up on my FYP2 on TikTok like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, how are people even doing this? And I couldn't figure out how to do it. Not that I wanted to do it myself, but I was just like, how are they doing it? Because it's not even a setting on Instagram to do so. But I couldn't help, but the immediate thought that came to my head was, this is definitely for just like, I don't know, I'd say the cheaters or like the people who just want to hide like who are following them, so that way like people can't go in through their following, like say a person they're talking to or person they just broke up with, to be like, oh, like, why did you follow back this person? Or you're following this person now? Or like, oh, you were so quick to follow this person. Or if it's a business page, it's like, this is a business page. Like, why are you following that, this and that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
That's probably why, you know what I'm saying? Only reason that I couldn't help but think of why people would want to do that. Because at the end of the day, it's like, if you really don't want, like, people that you don't know to see your stuff, just make your account private. If you're going to go to that extent, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's like, why even have people as followers or follow people that you don't care to go through your following? And you know what I'm saying?
I just feel like social media itself is public. It's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and the way I see it too is like, if you're gonna do that, then just don't have a Instagram, don't have a Facebook, because like, so you're like, all you want is just us to see, what you post. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And honestly, like, I'm not even judging them for that. It's more of like if you have a public profile, just make it private. Like, literally, just make it private if you're trying to go to that full extent of, like, I just want you to see. But even then, it's like, some people are so weird. Like, they'll have their like, following open so where you can follow them, but you can't, if you're not following them, you can't see anything they post. Or, like, their stories or highlights, like, nothing. Only if you're like a friend of theirs or following them.
That's fine though.
You think so? Like, it's just, but it's like an open profile. It's not a private profile. I just feel like that's so.
Oh, so like if I don't follow them, I can still go on their page and see all their pictures and everything.
No, you can't. Like, there's people who have their settings set to where, like, if you go on a profile, all you see is like their profile picture, and it just looks like they haven't posted anything. Like,
because it says private. Yeah.
No, it'll be like, you can just hit follow and it'll automatically follow them. But the moment you follow them, then that's when like their posts come out. That's when their highlights come out.
Oh,
and all of that.
It accepts it just because it doesn't request. It just, you follow and it's like, boom, now you unlock everything.
Yes. So
it doesn't have to get sent to them and then they accept it, yes or no.
Correct.
Oh.
So it's like they have their settings set to where, like, because who can see this? And it's like you can either do public, friends, or following. And some people have it set to where it's following. And
yeah, that's true.
And it's like,
I didn't think about that one. I don't know how I feel about that one, because
it's like, why are you trying to be so secretive and you have your page like public to anyone can follow and then just right away see everything?
That
like,
just
why are you being so secretive for? Like,
that's what I'm saying. I don't know, but I mean, it all comes down to I want to say it's nothing good.
Never, 100% not. Either that or they just want to look mysterious on social media for whatever
and that's
reason.
an ick.
It is an ick.
That's an ick.
Is that not an ick? Like, people, like,
they want to seem mysterious, or they want to seem like exclusive.
Yes.
Only certain people can see my stuff. Oh my god, dude, I hate when they like limit like how many people or who can comment on their stuff.
Yeah.
Like, only these people that are cool enough with you that they have access to comment, but I can't. Like, bro, you're fucking nobody.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's an ick for you to think that way about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I'm only gonna grant certain people permission into my life that way.
Okay,
you know
how
what I'm
do
saying?
you feel about people who have their like the ability to swipe up on a thing turned off? How do you feel about people who do that?
Like where you can publicly comment on their stories?
No, like
comment.
You know how you can like swipe up and send reply to like a story
In a message though.
in a message? Well, there's people who have it
they
set to
take
where you
away
can't.
they take away that thing. You can only like heart it.
Yeah, that's,
And you can't even send it off to other people or
you
nothing.
can't. It's just that.
The sharing one, I don't mind if it's on or off. I mean, I sometimes do share people's stories, but it's usually because it's like something cool and I want
funny,
someone to
yeah,
see
yeah.
it. And well, it's still up. But like if it's someone I follow and they do that, they take it off. It's nothing. But I have seen that where you can't reply to that. I honestly think they just don't want to be bothered. I don't know. I don't see where that would be.
I will say I see girls
I don't
doing
know
it
why they
more
do it.
than guys. I definitely see girls do it more
I'm
than
trying to remember
guys.
last time I've seen it now, but
But it's like, how toxic does your relationship got to be that you don't want, like, or
But-
how self-centered do you got to be that you, like, I mean, I get it, girls do get hella DMs and stuff, but it's.
But
just
no.
like,
My thing too though is like, just because you turn that off, that option where I can't swipe up now and message you through that story, I could still just message you. So it
Do you
doesn't
think-
take that fully away. So what's the difference?
Exactly. Like, do you think maybe they're doing it so that they go for that extra mile or effort to go and DM them as opposed to just swiping up on whatever it is that.
I never thought about it that way. I would think yes, it could be like some type of test. Especially if you have a
Okay.
crush on someone,
Yeah.
and if you take that option away, and like that person is still somehow like DMing you,
Uh-huh.
and then if you had this option, I would message you about the story. But now I'm going that extra step to DM you about that. Like the other person, I would feel like, oh, you really want to talk to me. You really want to get my attention. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I can see that like being like someone just. It's just my own little test on social media for people or guys or girls or whatever to see how much they truly want to get my attention or, really slide in my DMs. Maybe, but I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it, I don't know. I don't see why people would take that option away. Because like I said, if you took that away and it's like, well, you also just don't want no one to DM you, so you take that away as well. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But if you take that away and I can still just click on your profile and message you, then what's the difference?
Exactly. I don't know.
What's the difference if I message you about this story on this story or if I message you about this story on the side?
Exactly.
Makes
I feel
no
like
sense.
It's just another thing that comes down to like people wanting to be mysterious or whatever.
Yes,
for, like,
I
social
think that's
media
what
and
it is.
stuff. It's like, why? Why?
Yeah,
Like,
dude, I
you
don't
know
know.
you don't save the city at night. You're not Batman. Like, like what?
Trying to hide your double life and shit? Like,
Yeah, but see,
no,
that's the
dude.
thing though. Is like a lot of people do try to like, and I get it. It's social media, so they want to try to portray themselves a certain way. So they limit themselves on what they post, or they'll only occasionally give glimpses of when they're having like these super fancy dinners, or when they're in these really nice nightclubs or bars, or et cetera, et cetera. And it's like that's all we see from them. So they want people to think like this is the life they live or whatever. But it's like they're not showing all the other behind the scenes of them still working at a fast food job or restaurant or doing
But-
normal shit that we do. Is just
What's funny is I feel that way and I felt that way before about people that do that where it's like they only highlight or they only post like the happy things or the good things or like and I don't know if they're bragging, but it's like the look where I'm at now type things. But at the same time,
the later grams.
yes. But at the same time, like, that stuff, the normal stuff, the days when they're not feeling, 100% of the days where they're not happy or not in a goofy mood. I don't want to see that though. You know what I'm saying?
No, very true.
So it's like,
Fair enough.
it is annoying to just constantly see people like post stuff like that. But at the same time, I prefer that over also seeing your shitty life. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, don't bring your problems into mine now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's
So
true.
it's like I don't want to, I don't want to.
crying on camera.
Yeah, it's like, all right, what do you want to do about
Nervous.
this? I just like it. I thumbs it up. I've always had to think. I tried turning that into a joke for stage, but like I've always thought like it's funny that Facebook has that where like people like someone could post like, oh, like my parents died today, and people just thumbs it up.
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
good for you, bud. Like that's what it says. Like
the heart or the
that makes sense though.
Embrace.
But like the reactions,
The thumbs
you could
up,
thumbs
yeah.
up. I mean, if you hold it, you could thumbs up. You could heart. You could laugh.
Some
That'd be
people
funny.
are assholes, bro. People laugh at them too.
They thumbs it down?
sometimes. Yeah.
That you know what? That would make more sense if someone's like my parents died and someone thumbs it down and be like, thank you, like yes, like but that's sad. I don't like that. You know?
You get how I feel.
Yeah, exactly. Like yeah, boo, that sucks. Because it's like my parents died and they're just like, fuck yeah, dude, hell yeah, thumbs up, dude. That's what that doesn't make any sense. It's just it's a sad thing.
Dude, you know what's funny though is that I've always felt that way when it comes to like seeing people's posts whenever like someone passed away or anything, I've always felt that way of like should I like this post? Should I heart it? If I like it, is it disrespectful? Like, do they think I'm liking the fact that their parents died? Do they think I'm do you think I'm in love with the reason that they're dead? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I love that your parents died, so I'm gonna heart it. Your parents finally died. Fuck yeah, dude. I love that.
That's why I'm glad they added that embrace one, because I just do that embrace one. It's like, I mean to hug you.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, what's funny is sometimes like I follow TMZ.
Okay.
Or like those Instagram accounts where they post like breaking news or just stuff happening, whatever. And like there'll be one where it's like, pedophile ring found in like Florida or whatever at the bottom of a hotel, and like you just see like it has like 100 point some thousand likes. It's like, you guys like this? You guys like if the title was ring gets busted or whatever. Or, they get caught, like, cool, that's cool to heart. I do like that idea. But, like, if they just post, like, this fucking little girl was raped or whatever, and he did it to other kids, and everyone's like, it has, like, 1 mil likes. It's like, what the fuck?
And a bunch of hearts. I'm like, what?
Like, it doesn't, like, I get what they're doing, but at the same time, like, visually, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, 100%.
So a million people like that this happened to this person.
That's so
There's
funny.
no resolution. It's just, like, this is the case so far, and, like, a million, like... 100,000 on your something likes. It's like,
I always wondered if I was the only one who thought that way, dude, when it came to like liking people's posts in that form.
I've always thought that, because the one that, like I said, always sticks out to me is when someone on Facebook mentions like a death of a dog or an animal or like a parent or anything. You just see, like, there's always that one, like, that just thumbs it up. You know what I'm saying? Because to them, they're like, that's me acknowledging what happened, and this is me, like, like, acknowledging what's happening, and as well as like
what I saw,
like
These are my
I noticed,
condolences.
I noticed, like, that's what, the thumbs up is just like, I noticed your parents are dead. I'm not saying anything else. I'm not sorry for you. I'm not happy for you. I noticed it.
Yeah.
Good job. Good for you.
100%.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Your parents died. Good for you. Oh man,
dude, that sucks. Bro.
But yeah, bro. I've thought about that for the longest time for sure. But dude, we've been going for some time. I feel bad because I think I told him till 2, but
What time is it?
I think we're free for the day, so I think he had the studio open for the whole day. But before we go, I do want to, I know he said not to shout it out too much, but I do want to give a huge shout out to Daniel Rodriguez for, giving us a home. He hit me up after he heard the episode with Emil, and he was like, bro, come work with me, use my stuff. Let's fucking make this podcast better, and let's do what we got to do to keep you going. So thank you. But like I said, I'll put up his Instagram. You guys hit him up. He does awesome work. Obviously, I had him on. Check out his episode where he talks about, he does everything. Videography, photography, records podcasts, produces, edits, has drones, so he gets dope footage. He can shoot, we talked about it.
He's so good, man.
He's recorded stuff out of a helicopter. He's recorded stuff on a boat. Like, he's done all this shit. He has all the capability. He has all the fucking... the tools for it, obviously, and it's his full-time job. This is what he does. It's not something he does on the side. This is his full-time job. He has everything. So, guys, utilize this space. He clearly told us, like, he loves that he sees us in here. Like, he's like, bro, I love to see the studio as being used as what I planned for it to be. And, man, I can't thank him enough.
Yeah, shout out Daniel, man, honestly. Shout out.
And like I said, guys, if you follow him, bro, he's a really dope guy. You message him about any type of equipment, any ideas you have, anything where you need help. He's very good at that.
Dude,
and
he's
he loves,
so genuine, dude.
And he loves to help people. He loves to give out information. Like,
dude,
he's a
loves
nerd
it.
like that.
It's amazing. You know what's so cool? He's the first person I've ever met that, like, responds to likes. Like, I like his videos, and he'll, like, respond to
heart the like?
No, he'll, like, DM me back, like, saying, thank you, bro, I appreciate it, for just liking his videos. Like, that's so cool. Like, he appreciates, like, all the support all the time. So shout out Daniel, man. Great guy.
He's always giving back.
Yeah.
Obviously, he loves where he's at in life, and I think he sees potential in some of his clients, and he's like, bro, like, we can get you to, like, a higher level if you just, like, let me help you. And so he reached out to me, and I'm forever grateful for that. So this will be the new studio for here on out. Actually, my plan, too, is just because, bro, this is legit. It's like 59 minutes from my house. So I think my plan, just to not be coming down so far every week if I don't really have to, is if I do, like, a solo one, I'm not going to come in here to do that. He's dope enough that these are his mics. This is his setup, his lights and everything. So, like, as far as what I need, I can just leave it at home. And if I do a solo one, I'll just do it at home.
Right.
I'll set up a corner in like my office that I have at home, and I could just do that, which will save me time and money as far as like coming down and stuff. But definitely when I get my guests on, I want it in here. And I think for the next few episodes, I think we're gonna try some things. I do like this setup, but I did want to go to a table eventually. So maybe next time I'll show up a little early and we can set up the table and do something different. But I appreciate you for being on my first episode.
Of course, man.
In the studio. I always feel like I use you as like a test dummy.
I'm here for it, bro.
And I love that we always have genuine conversation, and it's always a fun time with you. So I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you, man.
Make sure you guys check out his Instagram, check out his TikTok, check out his lives. They're a lot of fun. It's fun to just like jump in on them, especially I think because I know you personally. Just seeing everyone else, how they react with you and how you like kind of handle your lives and like the way you keep your conversation flowing. And like just how you keep people engaged as far as like, you know, responding to the comments and stuff. It's fun. So I think you guys should check out his lives for sure.
Appreciate that, man.
But yeah, like I said, you should definitely do that thing I was telling you about. Just throw your lives on YouTube and just fucking
100%.
clip from there, dude.
And
make it a whole different fucking TikTok if you have to. I don't know, but I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't go more with that. And it's fun to do.
Yeah, 100%. It was a good little extra chunk of change too, so I don't know why I don't, but definitely.
Yeah, I mean, the little bit you got should have been like the motivation, like, yo, imagine if I really went hard with this, how much more I could make. So
very true. Yeah.
I think you should, though, brother. But Cesar, thank you again for coming on.
Thank you for having me, man.
I love you.
Love you too, man.
And that's the episode, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Yes, sir. Peace out.
Play the song, since Emil usually says that, but he's not here now. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Sons on top!